EA Sports, within the game. He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
You gotta choose.
Well, ain't it nice to see a familiar face? Welcome to another year of football with Madden NFL 23. Before we get started, go ahead and change up your options, or just stick with what worked for you last year. And don't worry, if you ever feel like switching it up, you can always change things around in settings later.
But they some liars to you, and they never sing, but they always shoot, and all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here revealing, cause I really get it, and I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Deep be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man.
Accessibility settings.
You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Accessibility. Madden 23 gives you control the exact strength of your pass. Try to hit the sweet spot of the passing meter to guarantee yourself an accurate or perfect pass. Place the ball exactly where you want it. Control the exact strength. Try to hit the sweet spot of the passing meter to guarantee yourself an accurate or perfect pass. Place the ball exactly where you want it around your target by using the passing reticle and target area.
Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
This is a special presentation of EA Sports from the Coliseum in Oakland. Our tribute. The Coliseum back to its original 70s glory. What a scene in the East Bay, and we're underway in the John Madden Legacy game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So it's the NFC stars who will get the ball first. And Charles, as we alluded to, we've got a different era of coach on each sideline. So the man coaching this NFC squad, we'll call him Young John Madden. This is a coach who was trying to establish a foothold in the NFL and on the cusp of doing it very successfully.
Yeah, you think back to that period, those early days as the coach of the Raiders, the late 60s in the AFL, and then in the NFL in the early 70s. Coach was a guy who was ahead of his time. The Raiders were one of the first teams to have mini camps, one of the first to film practice, because he wanted to practice coaching as much as he could. And his teams, they were successful right from the start of his head coaching tenure.
Now Favre. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Favre to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gonzalez. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So as we mentioned at the top, let's take you through the life of John Madden. And you know, it's very fitting that we're here back in the Bay Area. Not just because John's so associated with Raider football, but also because this was where he spent his formative years.
Yeah, he grew up over Daly City with his buddy John Robinson, who would also become an NFL head coach. He played his high school ball at Jefferson High, eventually wound up playing tackle at the University of Oregon, and later Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Played well enough that in 1958, he was a 21st round draft pick of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right, the draft of 30 rounds then.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
So we're through one at the Coliseum in Oakland. 0-0 our score. This is the John Madden Legacy game on EA Sports.
The AFC with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. They'll run with Allen. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. And sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
But Charles, you mentioned Coach was a 21st round draft pick back in 1958. Was the Philadelphia Eagles who selected him. But unfortunately for John, knee problems, they just continued to dog him. He was hurt in his first training camp. Actually never saw the field as a player in the NFL. But it was still during his time with the Eagles, you and I were talking about this before going on air, that you could start to see the light bulb going on for what his career path might entail.
And it went on in a big way, didn't it? Because while he was rehabbing his knee, he started to spend a lot of time breaking down film with the Eagles with quarterback Norm Van Brocklin, the future Hall of Famer and future head coach in the NFL. Remember, Norm Van Brocklin coached with the Falcons. He coached with the Vikings. And was there during that time. I think Coach Madden realized his love of football and love for teaching, combining all that together, and that meant being a football coach. So in 1960, began his coaching career at a small college south of San Luis Obispo called Allen Hancock, and then later at San Diego State University under another legendary coach, the guy who could throw it around pretty well, Don Coryell.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jack Youngblood in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action. Now it's Brady. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gonzalez. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. On play action. Now Brady. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gonzalez. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Charles, you know, it was in the early 1960s that a young John Madden made the acquaintance of the owner of the Oakland Raiders, one Al Davis, of course, and the two, they really bonded, would become one of the best owner-coach duos in NFL history. And to take it a step further, Al Davis became someone who John referred to as his best friend.
Yeah, 1967, Brandon. Al Davis hired Coach Madden to be a linebackers coach. Remember, this was still the AFL at that point. We had not merged totally with the NFL. And Coach Madden, he paid dividends almost immediately. Helped the Raiders win the AFL title in 1968. And that meant a date with the Green Bay Packers in what was now known as Super Bowl II. But by 1969, at the age of 32, just 32, Brandon, John Madden assumed the mantle of head coach of the Oakland Raiders. And what a ride the Raiders in the NFL were about to go on.
Eventually no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC.
This is beautiful without fumble. I'm bad, man. I love it. I love it. I fumbled, bro. This is crazy.
How about that for a momentum swing?
I would have thought I would have fumbled that play, guys.
Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Triple drive, looked like you're going to
right, and I was going to score it too. That's some bullshit.
Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Yes.
This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening up.
Nigga, I don't know, nigga. I didn't touch anything. I fumbled.
The AFC offense heading back
I don't fucking know.
You know, Charles, Coach really loved to utilize his tight ends in the passing game. You think about Dave Casper.
I know that, nigga. I was tripping.
And I think he saw a lot of Dave Casper in an all-Madden staple, Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez.
I know, bro. I'm tripping, bro. I'm trying to figure out the new passing animation right now, bro.
Big plays from that tight end position. Let me tell you.
My first time playing Madden 23, bro. I'm trying to figure out the new passing animations, bro. But I like it though. It's clean.
And that's exactly right because Dave Casper, he could shred defenses down the middle of the field. And that's exactly what Tony Gonzalez did in his entire career. 14-time Pro Bowl selection. Only Tom Brady.
No, they scored.
There are 6 guys in the 15,000-yard receiving club. He's the only
they fumbled the
Tony Gonzalez, every snap he had
I only got 4 seconds.
because he could make plays short, medium, and long.
I was.
And often put the ball in the end zone.
He's going deep for Brown.
I think so.
Intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And he will be brought down on...
Oh, it is Mahomes. That Mahomes.
So we're at halftime of the John Madden Legacy game, and
I got the ball here.
Present a special tribute to the man of the hour, narrated by the Raiders' own Trey Mosley. Boy, Charles, that's really
okay.
Coach was something else, wasn't he?
I'm reminded what Al Davis said when he was inducted coach of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Brandon. He loved the game. He loved his team. He loved the Raiders. He loved this league. And you can see it with everything he does.
No doubt. But it's quite possible, though, that now he would say, hey, enough of that. Let's play some football.
It was tough doing, bro. Do you see the pass animations though we got now?
To pick up the story we've been telling, John Madden at 42, he just completed a 10-year stint as the coach of the Raiders. He wants to step away a bit from the grind of coaching, but he doesn't want to step away from the game of football. So he ends up
though, this shit does clean though.
1979 to try his hand at
Bro,
broadcasting.
bro, so like my friend talking about, bro, I have Madden TV, bro. This shit ass as shit. I'm like, bro, you trip.
Right from the start, and people may not remember, he wasn't even on the #1 team in the beginning. He worked his way up. But the same things that made him a great coach made him a great broadcaster.
I knew, bro. I just knew, bro. I seen like early gameplay footage before that shit dropped. I was like, bro, that shit look clean.
That's what he did with the people. That way, he was simple to understand.
And then I was watching some people that got the early release, like early release, bro. And that shit was so beautiful, bro. I was like, bro, like everything beautiful. Like they even said the new pass animations would be cool. Also, I was like, bet.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now
nice,
third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got a man. Andre Reed complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
About to intercept.
Up the middle they run with Bettis.
That's second goal.
Second goal. Get this back to the 4, but that's
oh yeah. Right. Twitchy behind.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the AFC is an extra point away from tying this game.
I missed that. That is wild. I actually clicked X way too early, and I missed that. That is wild. I fucking hate this man. I was really sure. But no, they did it clean though.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I missed the PAT. That's crazy.
Against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. The NFC heading back out. Hall of Famer Randy Moss, a part of this offense. And Coach Madden, boy, he always appreciated the ferociousness with which number 84 attacked the football in the air.
Yeah, I know.
Randy Moss says, just chuck it up there, dog, and I'll go get it.
And Coach, boy, did he ever go get it. Over 15,000 receiving yards, 156 touchdowns. And how about this? From his rookie year of 1998 until 2009, those were his prime seasons.
Yeah,
right?
I kicked that bit early.
He led the league in touchdowns 5 times, but even more so, he showed us all how to go up and get it. Great body control.
Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a game here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. To throw is far. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack.
Yeah, probably need an ultimate team in the set.
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Yeah, because they asked me which pass animation I want to use. I was like, fuck, I'm trying to I'm not gonna that basic shit. I like this shit though.
Fielded at the 20. We'll call that
a punt of
54 yards, well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Throwing now is Mahomes. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. So for Coach Madden, Charles, by 1981, his broadcasting career is really taking off. He's elevated to the network's #1 booth that calls all the big matchups. And he gets the plum assignment of calling Super Bowl 16, 49ers and Bengals, and he's teamed up with Pat Summerall. And that pairing ultimately would go on to be one of the most influential in sports broadcasting history.
Influential not just in us listening to
I did not mean to throw that.
It's intercepted. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in. Their offense too.
You should have that. You would have told me like, but you should never even do that. I seen it like last
I think the way that
You
they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board. And they hold it down one more time and finalize things.
So 2 minutes remain in the John Madden Legacy game. The NFC trying to hold on. And we're back to Oakland after this. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. As you mentioned, CD, talking about John Madden, the broadcaster, he called 8 Super Bowls with Pat Summerall, 3 more with Al Michaels later in his career. He spent nearly 3 decades in the booth all told. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the NFC, they take advantage of the interception. They turn it into 6 points. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Yeah, they got an old player. Yeah.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
I know it's their team. And you got Marcus Allen as a running back. I'm a running back.
Offense set to take their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game.
Oh, I had it right there. I had it right there. I couldn't have
an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this.
Tim Brown, LJ Reed,
Still expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
I thought I did, bro.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time, not an ally. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Steps away, and he'll have a first down to the 45, but the tackle comes
Oh, why the fuck? I had this man on the go. I said a go route. I had a fucking.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Mahomes to throw it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum.
Bro, I love this game, bro. I'm in
Now their
love.
big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
You see the touchdown?
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough to get in the field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the same calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win.
I always say my gameplay.
But
So
remember,
after
if
this
you do
game
attempt
is done,
that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Now one final throw incomplete, and time will run out here in the 4th quarter, and we are going to overtime. And we have free football overtime here. Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Favre. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is far. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Room here to run. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree.
So a thrilling finish here in overtime to a game that no one wanted to see end. And for all of us at EA Sports, one